Joining us today is Hayden Simpson from Simpson Residential, based on the glorious west coast of the South Island. A really strong focus on new builds, renovations, portable. Hayden brings a wealth of hands-on experience to the table. Today, we're going to have a bit of a chat about working with J-Frame and why it's become a go-to choice for his construction toolkit. Morning to you, Hayden.
Morning, Pete. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, actually. Hey, now, you've worked with a range of framing materials over the years. So what stood out to you when you first started using J-Frame?
We were really surprised how straight it was, straight out of the pack. So, it was amazing compared to standard.
Sure.
And the price was pretty appealing. You know, it wasn't really pricey for what we were getting.
Because sometimes people think, it's going to be way more pricier than standard stick framing.
Yeah, no, we were really surprised. It was pretty competitive.
And in terms of, a time on site when you're using the J-frame for the framing and it's helped streamline the build or maybe even solve a tricky challenge.
Yeah, when we build our frames, sometimes not always pre-nailed.
Sure.
And we saved a huge amount of time just by pulling out the lengths out of the pack, and you didn't have to eyeball them to see what was straight for top plates and get all your bows up or anything. You just pretty much grabbed your sticks of timber and nailed them straight in.
You just start from the top of the pack and work your way to the bottom, and you can grab every piece. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Hey, from a builder's perspective, how has J-frame, let's say, influenced the way that your team works? Like any noticeable gains in speed, cost, consistency?
Yeah, especially when it comes to straightening frames.
Right.
You stood them, you get your braces on. Don't get me wrong, you still got to put your temporary braces on.
Sure.
But we weren't battling top plates that were looking like bananas and that sort of thing. So that really sped things up.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, and for you guys down on the West Coast, you've got some exciting projects underway. What's the current build going, and how is J-frame playing a role in that?
Yeah, we've got quite a big job going. It's just under 500 square metres.
Jeepers.
And our frames have been in the weather a little bit longer.
Yes.
Just because of the size of the build. And that we noticed J-frame handles the weather a lot better.
Yep.
Doesn't warp and twist and that sort of thing. We also have some quite high studs in that job, and it seems to be a real advantage when you're doing high studs with J-frame. Just less straightening.
Absolutely. Hey, and you're also going to look at using a bit of tri-board. Where are you going to use that?
Yeah, there's an attic area just for the grandkids, really, to play and that sort of thing. So it needed something that was going to handle the knocks.
Yes.
And in the environment of the attic, it was a dark roof, between trusses.
Yep.
I was concerned plasterboard finish or something could crack down the line. So we showed tri-board to the clients and they were keen. So, we're going to give that a nudge, and I'm pretty excited to see how that's going to turn out.
I've used it in that setting myself, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Hey, thanks very much for your time. If you're interested in checking out Hayden's work, have a look at the website, which is simpsonresidential.com. And if you want to find out more about J&L, so about the J-frame or the tri-board or the tri-board TGNV, check out www.jnl.co.nz.